Hello everyone, today we're going to do chapter 4, the square roots. This lesson is prepared by Yusra Bortol and registered by Ahmed Hamad. So please stay focused and let's begin. This is the correction, page 42, number 345. Agenda, you have to copy the PDF on your CB. Reduce the following radicals. We have radical 9, radical 4 over 25, radical 10,000, radical 0.81, radical 15 squared. We have radical 1 over radical 4, and radical of minus 10 squared. Let's start with the first one. We have radical 9. Radical 9 is equal to the radical 3 squared, which is 3. Radical 4 over 25 is equal to radical 2 squared over 5 squared. That means it's radical of 2 over 5, all of it squared, and the answer will be 2 over 5. Radical 10,000 is equal to radical 100, the radical 100 squared, or radical 10 of 4, which is the radical of 10 squared, all of it squared. So the answer will be 10 squared. That means 100. Radical 0.81 is equal to radical of 0.9 squared, which is 0.9. The radical of 15, all of it squared, is equal to 15. Radical 1 over radical 4 is equal to 1 over 2 squared, radical 2 squared, so the answer will be 1 over 2. Radical of minus 10 squared is equal to radical 10 squared, which is 10. Calculate, we have radical of minus 15 squared, radical 0, radical plus 81, radical minus 7 squared, minus radical 36 all of it squared, minus radical of minus 0.1 squared. Radical minus 15 squared is equal to radical 15 squared, which is 15. Radical 0 is equal to 0. Radical plus 81 is equal to radical 81, which is radical to 9 squared, which is equal to 9. Radical of minus 7 squared is equal to radical 7 squared, which is 7. We have minus radical 36, all of it squared, which is the radical of 36 squared, because the square comes on the minus to make it plus. So radical of 6 squared, that means the answer will be 6 squared, which is 36. Minus radical of minus 0.1 squared is equal to minus radical of 0.1 squared, which is minus 0.1. We have to simplify radical 3 squared minus radical 3 squared minus radical 9, radical of minus 5 squared minus radical of 5 squared. So radical 3, all of it squared, is equal to 3. Minus radical 3 squared is equal to radical 3 squared, which is 3 as well. We have minus radical 9 is equal to minus radical 3 squared, which is minus 3. Radical of minus 5 squared is equal to radical of 5 squared, which is 5. Minus radical of 5 squared is equal to minus 5. Thank you so much for your listening. I hope everything was clear. Thank you and goodbye.